Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, October 21st, and I'm actually not currently reading any books. I finished the 2 books that I was reading yesterday, so I am just gonna start new books. And the books that I want to start this week are Clown in a Cornfield 3, The Church of Friendo, which is a horror book, a slasher horror book. And there's also hopefully other horror books that I'm going to read. At least one more, possibly 2. Who knows how much I'm going to be able to read, because this week I'm going to have classes, I'm going to have conferences, I'm going to have all the things. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to read, but I do want to read at least 2 horror books, possibly 3. And I also want to start The Golden Fool, which is the second book in the Tawny Man trilogy, which is a fantasy and it's part of the Realm of the Elderlings series. It's the 8th book in that series, that world. And yeah, I also want to get into this. And yeah, those are my reading plans. And like I said, I have classes. I already had classes today because, I mean, technically I had classes yesterday because it's past midnight. It's 10 minutes past midnight. So technically it's not even Monday anymore, but you know, yeah. So yeah, I have classes until 8, which absolutely sucked. And at work, it was actually kind of chill, which I appreciated, like, thank God. And tomorrow is also going to be pretty chill, I think, I hope. And yeah, I'm also going to have classes tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I have a conference, which is like at the place that I work. So it's not like I have to go anywhere else. But I'm going to be at the conference during the day. And then Thursday and Friday, I have another conference, which is not at the place I work, but it's very close. It's actually like where my bestie works. So I might see her there. Although I don't know if I'm even going on Thursday because it's only like in the afternoon, but a colleague of mine kind of like needs my help with something like in the afternoon. So I might just stay at work. And like I would have to leave earlier anyway because I have classes as well on Thursday. So I don't know if I'm gonna go on Thursday at all, but I will go on Friday, at least like the whole morning until the lunch break. I will be there in the afternoon. I'm not entirely sure because I also do have things to do. So I don't know how much I'm gonna actually be able to read because the day I have classes, I only get home at almost 9 p.m. So it's not like I have, you know, that much time to do anything really. And yeah, the conference on Wednesday finishes at around 7, so I will get home like just before 8, so also kind of late. And Friday, which is the day that I would come home like earlier, I'm gonna go like to my parents' house. So, you know, I don't know where I'm gonna find the time, but I am like in a reading mood. Like I really want to read. I don't really have the time, but I will try to make the time as much as I can. And yeah, I think that is everything that is gonna happen this week, pretty much. So that is probably everything that I had to talk about in this intro. And welcome to the vlog. It is Saturday. Like, I definitely meant to update so much sooner. Like, I wanted to update on like Wednesday or then like Thursday or then even like last night, but this week has been like so chaotic. Like, so much has happened. I've been doing like so many things, and like with classes and the conferences and everything, like I was exhausted all week. And also, like, you know, having to finish reading my 24 hours of horror, like, you know, I had to finish it, and I did finish it last night. And so yeah, I have two books to talk about because I have read two books, two horror books. And I mean, the first one I can't really talk much about it because it's the third in a series, which is Clown in a Cornfield 3, The Church of Frendo. And this series is like a slasher series. You know, there in the first book there is like a killer clown, and you know, then it evolves from that like to, you know, bigger things. And in this book we're following like a character that we have known for a while, and she was like on her revenge mission, and we're like following her, and also at the same time we're following like the followers of like Frendo the clown. And again, it was a slasher, and you know, it was pretty fun. I do really like these books. They're just, you know, fun, fast-paced slashers, but yeah, I really enjoy them, and I gave that one 4 stars actually. And the other book that I read, and like the last one for that horror video, was American Rapture. And in that one we're following Sophie, and she was raised in a very religious family. Like, she was very sheltered. She didn't have like even access to a TV. She didn't have access to like a laptop, to the internet. She wasn't allowed to, you know, look anything, to see the news, to know, you know, about the world. And there was a virus that was spreading that at first it was kind of like a flu, but then the virus like mutated, and if you got like the mutated variant of the virus, it like also started as a flu, like a fever and everything, but then people got like very aggressive, very sexual, and then in the end they would die of like the flu and the fever and everything. And so she, you know, learns about that when it's already like things are already really bad. And she's also looking for her brother, and she like finds a group of people, and you know, it's like a survival story, and it's a, you know, it's horror, it's scary, it's gory, it's kind of disgusting, but it's also like a coming of age story that I really loved. And I also really like all of the people in the group and like their dynamic, and you know, I definitely cared when they were in danger. And I also really like the main character and how like she, you know, started to learn things and like see that a lot of things she learned throughout her life were like made no sense. And yeah, like how she was, you know, discovering that for herself. I really, really liked that. And actually the end of that book got me very emotional. I like definitely teared up at the end. And even the like author's notes, I also got very emotional with that. And yeah, there was definitely like a very horrific scene, which was hard to read, but like I love that book so much, and I actually gave it 5 stars. And this was my third 5-star of this month. Like, this might be my most successful reading month ever. Like, I have 9 5-stars a whole year, and 3 of them have been this month. So I mean, it's going great, honestly. And I've also started the second book in the Tawny Man series, which is fantasy, and this book is called The Golden Fool. And I could have brought it to my bedroom because it is in the living room. I just left it there, and I have started that like Tuesday or something, and I don't know how many pages in I am, maybe like 70. I don't know, I'm just saying a random number. I'm not very far into it, that I know. Maybe like, yeah, probably around 70 pages. And yeah, I can't really say much about it, but so far I'm liking it. Like, I'm 70 pages into a like 600-page book, so, you know, just in the very beginning, but I am definitely enjoying it because I do really like that world and those characters and everything. So yeah, also really enjoying it. So, you know, so far this week in terms of reading has been very successful. And yeah, other than that, I had classes on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And I have conferences on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So yeah, a lot has happened. Like, I was very tired this whole week, especially like the days I had classes. I got home like after 8 because my classes ended at 8, except on Thursday because they actually ended at 7, which was fantastic. But yeah, I've just been very tired, and honestly, like after I got home and like made dinner and read and did all the things that I had to do, I was already like too tired to even think of filming. So I'm sorry I didn't update sooner, but I've just been very tired this week. But it's the weekend now, so you know, hopefully I will have time to rest. Today I did sleep until 12, so I do feel a lot better, except I have a headache because I get headaches every time I sleep a lot. And I slept 9 hours. It wasn't like I slept that much, but it's more than usual, so I have a headache, which isn't fun. But yeah, I am going to keep reading The Golden Fool, and I am going to start reading The Eyes Are the Best Part, which is a horror book, and it would like be my next horror book for the 24-hour video if I hadn't yet reached the 24 hours, but I did. But I still want to read a book, so I am gonna read those 2 books, and I'm also gonna edit my 24-hour video because I want to upload that tomorrow. And yeah, that's it, I think. And I will probably only talk to you on Monday to wrap up the vlog. So I feel like this vlog will be shorter than like my latest vlogs have been. But yeah, I'm sorry, it's been chaotic. But yeah, I think that's everything that I had to tell you for now. And yeah, I'll talk to you probably on Monday. It is Monday. I'm here to wrap up the vlog, and just before I get into what I read, I just want to confirm that I was in fact 70-ish%, not percent, pages, definitely not percent, like 70-ish pages into this book, 74, and I did not make any progress in this. I just want to say that, you know, I was in fact that far in. And what I did read was The Eyes Are the Best Part. I got to 60-ish% through that book. And this one was horror. I think I said that I was gonna read this horror book. And we were following Ji-won, and she was struggling. And she, like, actually her whole family was struggling because her dad had left them like before the story even started, and her mom, before that, it's called The Eyes Are the Best Part because her mom like suddenly started like eating fish eyes and saying that like the eyes are the best part, and both Ji-won and her sister thought that it was disgusting. But then one time Ji-won actually tries the eye and she actually likes it. And after that, she kind of becomes obsessed with eyes. And her mom, like I was gonna say, she starts like dating a guy that is horrible, he's disgusting, he is a terrible person. And she kind of gets obsessed like with his eyes specifically, and then like all blue eyes because he has blue eyes. And she kind of like wants to eat human eyes. And you know, after she gets that obsession, she also starts like struggling in college, and she needs to keep her grades because she needs to keep her scholarship. And she's definitely struggling, and she is also like, she made a new friend, but he is also like kind of not great. Yeah, she's obsessed with eyes, and like that's what's happened so far. And I'm really liking it. It's very like creepy, uncomfortable, and disgusting, which was what I thought it was gonna be. So I'm having a great time, and I do really like the character, like the main character, not because she's, you know, this great person, but she's definitely like a great character. And like we're seeing her kind of, you know, lose her sanity, which is, you know, interesting to see in a horror book. And yeah, I'm definitely really enjoying it. But that was like all I read since I last talked to you. I didn't make any progress in The Golden Fool, and I didn't read anything else. And I did buy like a Halloween mug that is a ghost, and I also bought like a little ceramic, I think, pumpkin that like lights up, and I'm kind of absolutely obsessed with it. And like it's right there, but I will show you a clip of it like actually lit up as well. And yeah, that's honestly like everything that happened. I also went to my grandma's house on Sunday, like yesterday, and then I came back here, and that was it. I think that was everything. This was definitely not like the most exciting week, but I did read some great books, and I actually did read a lot because I read Clouding Cornfield 3, I read American Rapture, I started The Golden Fool, and I also started The Eyes Are the Best Part, and I read 1,085 pages, which was great. I'm very happy with that amount of pages, and like I said, I'm very happy with the books because I had a 4-star and a 5-star, and the Eyes Are the Best Part, like I'm really enjoying it. It's feeling like it's gonna be 4 stars at least as well. And The Golden Fool, like I'm in the very beginning, but I've also enjoyed what I read. So, you know, definitely successful in terms of reading. And yeah, I think that is it. That is everything for this weekly reading vlog. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it. And if you could give it a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!